Right there, Joe. Let me ask you a question.
Go
You
ahead.
lo- you like love stories, yeah?
Oh man, this guy miscegenating and all that, hooking up with an old Spaniard is what he did, Tom. Hmm.
Mixing the two. So, Joe, we're gonna review Dead Alive again. I don't think you talked about it last time, but I did.
Yeah, well, for those of you that haven't seen it, and why not? I mean, just quit listening to this and go watch Dead Alive because I'll tell you, spoiler on this review, it's a good one.
It is, Joe.
It begins in Skull Island. Who'd have thought? Skull Island. Yep, that place where King Kong is at. And wouldn't you know it, old Peter Jackson would go on to direct a King Kong movie that is nowhere near as good as Dead Alive.
It is 3 times the length, though.
Hmm.
So if you want quantity over quality,
And probably 300 times the budget.
that's being generous. So yeah, Dead Alive. Fucking some fuck from a New Zealand zoo goes to Skull Island because he wants a rat monkey. What's a rat monkey? It's the product of rats coming off the Amistad and fucking tree monkeys, and then you have this Ratamanamasamanamonkakis or whatever the fuck. You have this thing that I guess like armadillos, it carries a once thought dead virus, the dreaded Mutaba virus, or Zingaya, as the natives call it. So if you get bit or scratched by this fucking monkalakapus, you'll turn into a fucking zombie, and nobody wants to turn into a zombie. You're just looking at your phone all day. Oh gosh, get out of here, Joe. Kidder. So then what happens?
Uh, you know, this girl that's a shop girl, Tom. That's a girl that works in the shop. She's just been looking for love in all the wrong faces. But luckily her mama, reads the tarot and tells her you will find love. And you'll know because they'll be the symbol. And well, this geeky guy that she doesn't really give a fuck about, stumbles into the stores dropping shit, and oh shit, he drops stuff into the pattern of that symbol. So she's got amore for him, you know. Ah, and well, she coerces him into a date, to go to the zoo. But this guy's a real mama's boy, she's the mom has got him under the thumb, Tom. He can't do anything because she's always a bitching and a hooting and a hollering, And anytime he wants to do anything by himself,
Lionel! And shit like that.
yeah. Well, he's enamored by this young lady that's coming on to him pretty hot and heavy. So he says, "Yeah, yeah, okay. So we'll go on a date to the zoo."
So what does it sound like when she's coming on to him?
Oh, no, I don't know.
I thought you're close enough to his Spanish that you can do something.
They're very.
Oh, Lionel, hula kalala moosh moosh. It's a real you. It sounds like it's 80 yard, but it's not. That's a real fucking
Yeah, the,
voice.
the lady playing this role, she's actually a Spaniard. You know, they spared no expense.
Imported actors, as they say. So yeah, they're fucking romping around the zoo. Oh, look at that. That's what lions look like in their country. Oh, look at that. It's a New Zealand bird, and in the bushes, in the brush, you can see old Lionel's mama spying. and she's doing the little creeping, and she's doing the burglar crawl against a cage. Unfortunately, it's the Ratapapalunkamunkapiss's cage, and that some bitch bites the fuck out of her arm, Joe. And she slowly turns into a zombie. And, instead of calling the oh, no, he does call the fucking nurse, but, the nurse ends up getting bit, and she turns into a zombie, and then after that, he decides not to call anybody. "I don't wanna get anything involved, I'm just gonna lock these zombies up in the basement and hope for the best." Joe,
So
this
tell you right here, from the moment Tom talked about the zombie bite, the Ratatopoulos bite, that shit's all set up. You know, it's like 20 minutes of setup, and it's all right though. You know, it's not boring you with that setup. You know, I remember, I think the first time I watched it, being bored by some of it, but not this time, and I don't think the very last time I watched it. You know, it's just probably because I knew what was coming. You know, that it probably made a difference. It's like, okay, you know, because I know shit's gonna explode, and it does. From where Tom says, it explodes, and you know, we're introduced to like an uncle character that comes in, and he's a bit of a prick, eh? Uh, he's great. He's funny as shit, man. He plays that part fucking perfect. And then it's just any kind of crazy shit you can think of. Well, these guys already thought of it, and they thought of more crazy shit that these zombies can do, and it's just badass. There's always something to see. It's like, oh shit, you know, wow, that's fucking clever. Well, I dig it, Tom.
Yeah, the movie really is just, an excuse to say what's all the weird ass ways we can, kill zombies,
Yeah,
and for the most part, it works. Towards the end, when it gets to the fucking mom monster, the design of that's kinda, "What the fuck am I actually looking at?" But
that's I think. Yeah, there's a overreach there. It doesn't look great, and you were already doing a good job. We didn't need this stupid shit popping up at the end, but it was so entertaining. Hey, I'll let that slide.
yeah, 'cause you already had so much fucking goofy, wild shit before, you're just like, "Ah, alright then," but
Yeah,
yeah, it's just good. I don't wanna say it's good, clean fun,
it's
but
not gross. There's a lot of gross shit in it. You know, there's bodily fluids all over the place, and they do it better than most people do it now. You know, there's some like moments that I, you know, like Max was saying, oh yeah, that movie ruined me on custard. You know, and yeah, that's some gross looking shit.
it's a fine custard there, boy. Yeah, but, like, it's all this horrible stuff happens and all this gore and dismemberment, but it's, like, never mean-spirited. Like, this lady gets her fucking dog eaten, and I fucking always hate when the dog dies, but, it was fine and funny and shit. It was never played like, "Oh, I can't believe it." It's just like, "Meals Dios, my dog!" It was just all played for fucking goofy shit, and it just never feels fucking mean or nasty or anything. It's good, clean fun. But yeah, it's good shit, and if you like fucking, like, effects and gore movies and I can't say if you like gore movies, you'll like this one because a lot of gore movies are like the nasty, mean-spirited shit, so
Hmm.
maybe you won't like this one because it's fucking goofy and fun.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't like a lot of horror comedy, but this one I like. You know, I like a lot. I think they're trying to do this shit in Evil Dead 2, and to me that doesn't work. You know, I know a lot of people love that movie. I'm very particular about this kind of thing. I thought what they did in this, you know, in Dead Alive, aka Braindead, it's just fun. It's like you said, it's fun. You know, it's just not, oh well, shit, that's Three Stooges shit. You know, it's good.
Yeah, one of my favorites, uh, that doesn't mean shit, but yeah, good stuff, still holds up from fucking 2 years ago when I said, "Oh, yeah, shit's great," and still holds up.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and fastcustomshirts.com. Until next time.